let's report him. This one goes, no, we can't. Why? In case someone thinks we're racist. What?
What's up? It's Pluto. Welcome back to Classic Reactions, where we get into classic hits that I've never heard before. Yes, this is Classic Reactions Comedy Edition. Today we'll be getting into Ricky Gervais. I probably said that wrong. So a little something about me is that I love comedy and I love music. So on my YouTube journey, we'll be getting into a ton of music and comedy, and I'll be reacting and giving my opinion on several artists and comedians. Let's get into it.
I've always considered myself a sort of liberal, rational sort of bloke, and then after 9/11, the world went a bit crazy. Understandably, the rules suddenly changed, and there was a lot of anger and fear and finger-pointing and hysteria, and I still tried to remain rational in it all. I'd be in the pub with friends, and I'd be going, no, you can't say that. That's a generalization. Oh, you just read that. No, you don't. That's not true. That's a received wisdom. That's not. No, you can't tar everyone with the same brush. No, it's still the safest form of transport. It's 16 million to 1. Trying to remain rational. That's in a pub. When I'm flying, it's more like, check him again. Can we? What the fuck?
That is so true. I am terrified of flights. So no matter how liberal or rational I may be, listen, make sure I'm safe. Check everybody twice, including myself.
What? He's getting on my... Can I check him? Can I fucking check him? But that's fear. I'd always been a nervous flyer, actually, and I flew soon before and straight after 9/11, always in and out of, like, New York and LA, and I tried to remain, again, rational. I was thinking, no, it's even safer now. It's even safer now. It's hard to get... And then I found out that a suicide bomber doesn't have to get on the plane now. They don't even have to commit suicide. Now they've got heat-seeking missiles that can take the plane out in the first 10 minutes of takeoff. So now I'd be on the plane like that. Right, we're out of range. Now who's got the bomb, right? I flew a couple of weeks after 9/11, and there was an internal flight from New York to LA, and we get off. I go, right, we're out of range, okay. And I was still a bit nervous, and I said to the air hostess, have you got any magazines? And she went, quite loud and blasé, she went, no, honey, we've got no magazines. We've had to undertake severe cutbacks because we're one of the companies being sued over 9/11. One, don't mention 9/11. Surely a new rule book went round. Don't mention 9/11 when you hand out the chocolates. Just, you know. Two, don't say severe cutbacks. Because I don't think of magazines anymore. When you say severe cutbacks, I think of a bloke in an aircraft hangar earlier that week going, do we really need all these rivets? So, what terrible bedside manner that is. I mean, I take first-class flights everywhere. You wouldn't have it any other way. I sort of do it for you, really. And some of those flights cost 10 grand. And for 10 grand, in a disaster, I expect my bit of the plane at the front to gently break off and float down to a desert island.
For 10 grand, the pilot better pick me up from my house, come get me out of bed, and then put me in the cockpit. 10 grand?
It doesn't. I'll die with the rest of you fucking losers. That's not fair, is it? I know you tried to save me, but you couldn't. I'll probably be the only one mentioned on the news. You'd be 450 others, so that's something, I suppose, isn't it? No, so, I'm flying all the time, right? And then it happened, okay? I was flying back from New York, 9:25, BA, first class, to London, JFK. The whole week in America, leading up to that flight, on every channel on TV, there was a rolling ticker tape that said, America on red alert, okay? And every bulletin said, we have an intel that there's going to be another 9/11. This weekend, in New York or LA, do not fly unless you absolutely have to. I had to, I was filming. And if you fly, be extra vigilant. Okay, so I'm there. I'm the only one in the first class lounge, right? And I'm still trying to remain philosophical about it. I'm thinking, right, today's the day you definitely don't try and get a bomb on the plane. Do you know what I mean? You think, no, everyone's, wait till Monday, right? And I'm there, and about 15 minutes before boarding, into the first class lounge comes this guy. I don't know whether he was North African or Middle Eastern, but he had all the gear and beard, everything. Steel attaché case, okay? Here's your middle class, rational liberal. I go, I'm suddenly just engaging staff in inane conversation. I'm going, flight on time? They're going, yeah. I'm going, what's the weather like in England? And they're going, oh, it's like they're going to go, oh, it's a bit there he is, right? It didn't happen, right? So now I'm stewing on this, all the things for the week leading up to it. There's going to be a 9/11, it's going to be here, it's going to be today, it's going to be New York. Oh my God, right? But now I'm in two minds. There's a fight between good and evil, between rational and irrational, okay? So, this one goes, oh, that's a suicide bomber. Don't be stupid. What do you know? That's what they look like. Why'd you say that? There's a picture of him on every page of the Daily Mail. Don't be stupid. It's a cliche. Don't be stupid. Then he makes a phone call. I can't understand what he's saying, but he sounds a bit angry, right? This one goes, oh, we made a phone call. This one goes, you just made a phone call. Yeah, but not in foreign. Shut up, stupid. Why'd you think that? Look at the beard. He's been checked. He's been checked the same as us. Do they check the beard? Yeah, they check the beard. They check the beard, okay? And then I'm sort of, it's all going ahead, and I'm sort of looking at him absent-mindedly, sort of staring at him. And he catches me looking, and he goes like this. This one goes, oh, he knows. This one goes, no, he knows why you're looking at him. He's had that sort of prejudice, that shit, for fucking months. Stop looking at him, shut the fuck up, right? But this one starts winning. The fear starts beating the rational, okay? So going, well, I said it would be today. Yeah, I know, but what? But the statistics, well, they're up today, aren't they? They're up. Yeah, but don't give it, it won't happen to us. They said that on 9/11. Yeah, but what about all the checks? Well, they find new ways of getting past our detection. Then we have to up our game, and that's how it... Yeah, you're right. So suddenly, now we're winning there, and I think, oh my God, this is it. And you get a wave of nausea when you suddenly go, oh my God, this is it. I'm one of the people that have witnessed, and they go, okay, yeah, let's report him. This one goes, no, we can't. Why? In case someone thinks we're racist. What? What the No, let's report him and be a wrong live racist. Let's.
That is hilarious. Yes, I do understand that jokes like this could be controversial, but when you think about it, the origin of comedy is taking reality and making it funny and relatable. And that's what I love about comedy. No matter what you say, yes, it's stereotypical and it can come off racist, but it's not. That's not the intentions. The intentions is to turn pain into laughter. So everybody calm down, stop being so uptight and judgmental, and just laugh.
And so I'm there, and I think, he is a suicide bomber. I'm going to get on the plane with him, and I'm going to die. And I'm having a little breakdown, and I'm nearly crying. And all this happens in a few moments. And I look over, and he's joined by his wife, who's got all the gear, and his two little girls, right? And I go, oh, of course he's not a fucking suicide bomber. If you're off to see 72 Virgins, you don't take the wife and kids along. So, and I got on the plane, And I was sort of relieved and embarrassed, and I saw the funny side of it. And of course, he wasn't a terrorist. He was a businessman and a family man. He was playing with his little girls who kept running up and down, bumping into my chair. He wasn't doing anything. And he was sort of like scaring them, and they were screaming at the top of their voice. Like, after half an hour, I was hoping someone would blow the fucking plane up. Right?
At this point, just blow the plane up, because why aren't you controlling your kids on the flight? Listen, parents, you guys have to do better at making sure that you are making yourself aware of others on flights when you have kids. And I mean, yeah, that's a whole nother story.
But a really weird thing happened during that period. I got so worried about terrorist attack that I started taking private jets and helicopters everywhere, just because I was so rich. No,
All right, you guys. So that was my first time listening to a UK comedian. And I must say, he was amazing, super clever. He was able to take real life events, but make them funny and lighthearted. But you guys, let me know, do you take things like this to heart? Are you able to laugh at our pain as humans and what we are faced with in everyday life? Yes, 9/11 was tragic, and I remember exactly where I was during that moment. So my heart will forever go out to anybody that was affected during 9/11. But I do think it's important to be able to smile and laugh through our hardships as humans, because I mean, being sad and depressed won't help you grow through it. So I really love that. And I think David killed it.